Hi, this is Matt Luscombe from Systems Risk Services, and today I'm going to talk about a new feature that arrived recently in Fusion SaaS, and it's to do with being able to put in your custom password complexity rules. A historical challenge with Fusion was that you were limited by the fact that you could only have a maximum of 8 characters as your kind of minimum password length, and then it was difficult to enforce actual password policies that might be needed, particularly if I think about some of our clients where they've wanted to enforce really complex password settings on service accounts, but then not ask them to be changed on a regular basis. If I talk you through the feature, so first of all, I'm logged on to an Oracle demo environment, and I'm going to go first of all down to user. This is in Security Console, so this is a restricted area that only security managers should have access to. I'm going to go to user categories, and I'm going to start by creating a new user category. So in this demo environment, there's only one, which is the default, and I'm going to create a new one, and then I'm going to edit that. So the user category name, I'm going to give it Systems Risk Custom Complexity, and I'm not going to do anything else. I'm just going to save it. So this has created a new category for users, but it doesn't actually do anything at this point in time. And now I can now go to password policy, and I can edit the password policy. So by default, it applies the standards, which is a simple password policy. You can see that it's an 8-character minimum password, but doesn't enforce upper and lowercase. It requires 1 digit, but doesn't require any special characters. So if I'm trying to model the requirements of one of our clients, their requirement was that it had to be 20 characters long, and it had to be at least upper and lower case, and it had to have digits, and it had to have special characters, but they were fine with it not resetting for a whole year. So they'd only want to change it once a year, but with the ability to change it manually if necessary. So it's up to 365 days, but under here, this is a new section around custom. It used to just be simple, complex, and very complex. But if I now go to custom, these have now become free text boxes. I can use the sliders to go up and down if I want to, or in this case, rather than clicking repeatedly, I'm going to just type the number 20. For these ones, they have to have at least 1 upper and lower case, how they make up, and they have to have at least 1 minimum special character. How they make up the rest of it is up to them. Now, what I would say is this setting here is actually a very key control for a number of different users. So if I'm talking about users where they rely on single sign-on, then I probably wouldn't want the administrator to be able to reset passwords. In this case, this was going to be used for a service account, so it's not going to be single signed on onto, and therefore I'm going to leave this option for now. So if I then save that, you can now see that it has saved the password complexity, and I'm now ready to exit out. So all I need to do then is just apply it to my user. So if I look at my user account, I have my service account. Now in practice, this is a demo environment. I would never recommend assigning the integration specialist role to anybody in real life, even service accounts. It is way too high risk. But if I go to edit and then under user category, I can now pick my new category and I can save. Now, that has now set it so that my user category will apply the new password complexity rule. What I would say though is it does have a limitation, this new feature, in that the password that existed previously for this, or currently for this user account, does not comply with the password complexity requirement that we've just set. So therefore, you'd now need to click reset password and enter a new password that's in line with that policy, because it won't enforce it until it's next changed. So that's a quick walkthrough of the new functionality around password complexity rules and how they've been improved in recent editions of Oracle Fusion. If you have any further questions, please contact us at Systems Risk Services. And I've been Matt Lascombe. Thank you.